Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a survival forge in your back garden. If it all goes Pete Tong, that is wrong, we can build a survival forge and forge a knife out of a piece of rebar. So I've just collected a load of bricks from around my house, found a bag of coals that have been sitting underneath the caravan for a long time. These are soaking wet actually, so it's good to set fire to them. With this forge, I've never done anything like this before. The last time I went blacksmithing was probably 9 or 10 years ago. And this is where we are going to make a knife now and just give it a go. It's the first time I've done this. So basically, at the end of this pipe, there's a hairdryer blowing these coals into flame. The rebar is an old peg, big old peg that I had. So I stuffed that in there. Let that heat up and away we go. Now this is just simple for everybody, just to give stuff a try. It doesn't matter if you've got skills or not. We can all watch the platform, YouTube, and find out what interests us and just give it a go and see what happens. That's the beauty of this, is you just try stuff, and if you mess up, you mess up, but at least you're doing it. That's the best thing. So I thought I'd give this a go and see where I end up. So I've been letting that heat up now. That's probably been about half an hour possibly. I didn't have an anvil, so what I'm using here, I've got a 2-pound club hammer and a little claw hammer. Just seeing how it works. Like, this is all guesswork, people, so you can all try this. This was like really easy all to set up. People got hammers, you can get a bag of coals from somewhere. I'm sure everyone's got a hairdryer. And just give it a go. And I think the best thing is not to worry about if you mess up, because that's where you learn. Is in all the mistakes you make, it will make you a better person. So just bashing it out. So all the professional blacksmiths out there probably turn away, because this is really crude and rudimental, and you lot are probably laughing at me. But yeah, we would love to hear in the comments tips, tricks, whatever for this. This is, like I said, this is my first time. Right, still haven't got an anvil, so I had an old blade here. Now using the club hammer. This works a bit better. Well, it didn't work that much better anyway. It was a good surface, but it kept moving around. Now trying a different position, taking that blade off, that throw blade off, putting it on the ground. This worked a bit better, but the stones kept getting in the way, so I wasn't sure how that was going to affect the overall blade that I'm making. And please remember, in the comments, people, this is my first time of doing this, so I could be completely getting it all wrong, but simply I'm just giving it a go. Back in the flame she goes. The hairdryer on that tube worked a treat. It didn't even have the hairdryer on hot, it just had it on a cold air blowing through, and it got this up to really hot temperatures, enough to help shape the metal. Right, we go another way round. I've got the throw blade, then the club hammer, and now I'm using the claw hammer. I can see why they use anvils. Would have been nice to have one, but this is working. It's all working. Giving it a go, just trying it. That's the best you can do. Then I thought, let's just try it on this big concrete slab that I've got in front of me with the big lump hammer, and that was very satisfying. It did a lot of work really quickly on here, flattening it out, which was great. Very satisfying this was. So I've got it as flat as I think I need it. So now I'm just sort of hammering down one side to make that one edge a bit thinner. I'm probably down to about 4mm, maybe 4mm on one side on the blade side, and I don't know, probably 6mm, 7mm on the top side, on the spine. So yeah, just getting that edge down using the smaller hammer. Again, people, not a clue what I'm doing here. This is just guesswork and giving it a go. Pretty chuffed with what I've got done here. This is the first time. I think I've got it to where I want it to be. Rough and gnarly it is, but I'm proud of it. Flattened piece of metal, anyone can do it. Pulling out the angle grinder just to cut the handle off here. There you go, almost through. Done now, just sort of filing it with the angle grinder blade. I know it's a cutting disc. You shouldn't do this, use a grinding one, but it's all I had with me. You know, if shit hits the fan, this is what you want to be doing, just using tools around you and being versatile. So just cleaning it up as best I can with this, taking down the edges. Doing it justice, giving it a clean. Kind of happy with that, a little bit more here. Now I'm going to cut it into a knife shape-ish. Pretty chuffed with this. Look at that, first knife I've ever made. Not the prettiest, but it'll do if you had nothing else. Right, let's give it a clean up now. What we're going to do is stick it back in the forge, get it hot again, and then we will quench it in some oil, which was really the bit I was looking forward to. I don't know why, it's really exciting. So I just got some spare sunflower oil, as you can see here. Just poured it in a tin can and seeing what happens really. This was a fun bit because flames and it just really is really exciting, this bit. So the quenching will harden the steel now. We've softened it and bashed it around a bit. It's the oil works well. I think water works well too. Like I said, I have not really a clue on this. But yeah, that'll harden it now. So we can now, once it's cooled down, we can start shaping it. Sharpening it, should I say, not shaping it. So we'll start sharpening it. But that was a fun bit. I was really excited about doing this bit. Yeah, this was a fun bit, just sharpening it on the old belt sander thing I had here. It took a while, got through a lot of pads. I think they were like, started off at 140 grit and got it down to 400 or 500 grit. This took a bit of time, but you know, it's all the process, isn't it? And it was a lot of fun getting this bit done, because you really see the blade come along now once you clean it all up. Put the final touches on the edge now. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so now. Please put in the comments what you think and how well you think I did for my first one. Kind of chuffed with that. Let's see how sharp it is. Yeah, I know it's a bit of cardboard, it's not a bit of paper, people, but this is my first one, and I really enjoyed doing this. So please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.